title is in the air, and young men's minds turn to what young men's minds always turn to, mixing teenage hormones with the powers of the occult. A boy and his best friend unleash a horror upon his house that threatens to open the gates of the abyss itself.
Today I'm reviewing Best Little Horror House in Luskan, a horrifyingly good module by CircleToons that I was able to complete with a level 9 wizard in just over 2 hours. The pop culture references are strong with this one, and if you've been alive for the last 20 years and you have not been living under a rock, you're going to love it. The story, dialogue, and environment are absolutely astounding, and the encounters were both challenging and fun. I never felt like I was able to steamroll through the monsters, and I was certainly never bored. There are a dozen or more quests in this module, and I felt like they were perfectly laid out. I was never clicking through tons of dialogue all at the same time, and I didn't feel like there were long periods where nothing important was happening. The amount of detail the author has put into this module is astounding, and you really should just go download it and play it now. It is a 5 out of 5, and I guarantee you'll have a good time. Just remember to bring a rogue. If you're still skeptical, feel free to listen to me gush about how great this module is. I promise I won't give away too much about it, but a fair warning that the footage you're about to watch may contain spoilers. As I said earlier, the story, dialogue, and environment are incredible. It is obvious that the author has invested an exorbitant amount of time to create an engaging adventure for the players. I mean, just look at the detail in this bar right from the get-go. Anyone who has used the DM tools will immediately realize that this room starts out completely empty by default, and the author has completely filled it up and made it look like an actual bar. Another great example of the author's decorating skills is this banquet hall. These tables have candles and food dishes sitting on top of them. Again, anyone who has used the DM tools knows you can't actually place objects on top of other objects. However, the author hasn't let this stifle their creative mind. By being extremely clever with the objects available, they have created a gorgeous scene. I am absolutely going to steal this for my own modules. Not only has the author done a superb job in decorating the environment, they have also stretched the limits of the DM tools in other places. Check out this NPC that accompanies my party through the first floor of a mansion. Again, anyone who has used the DM tools knows that you can't actually make an NPC follow the players around. However, the author seems to have placed the encounters perfectly apart so that this guy follows you from room to room. Maybe this was just a happy accident, but I thought it was really cool. Another thing I love about this module is that the author has spent a ton of time putting flavor text everywhere. This is something most modules are missing, and people don't seem to realize how much it actually adds to the experience. There was so much of this that I actually spent an extra 45 minutes after completing the module just running around making sure I saw everything. Since I'm doing a review, I'm going to go ahead and be super nitpicky, and I will say that I saw a few typos here and there that stuck out like a sore thumb because everything else was so well done. Additionally, there are only 2 locations to explore. However, because of the incredible work on the environment in these locations and all of the goodies the author has put in there for you to find, I really didn't mind this at all. If I hated to read and just wanted a hack and slash fest, I might be a little disappointed. However, if that's really what I wanted, I would have just done a dungeon crawl. The story was incredibly well done, the dialogue was written in a way that I could imagine the characters' voices, and the sheer amount of goodies made me feel like a kid in a candy shop. I give the story a 5 out of 5. I never felt bored while I was playing this module, and it was incredibly fun trying to find all of the secrets it had to offer. If you don't have a sense of humor, you might not enjoy this as much as I did, but since I'm not a dead fish, I'm going to rate the fun at 5 out of 5. Finally, I felt like the encounters were really well done. There was a wide range of difficulties, including some very difficult ones that definitely required some tactics to prevent my party from wiping. I rate the challenge 5 out of 5. Overall, this gives the module a total rating of 5, and I recommend that you go play it now. Seriously, why are you still watching this video? Go! Just do it! Oh, but make sure after you do play it, to rate it and give the author feedback. I've posted a link in the description box to his official forum post. Thanks for watching! I hope you enjoyed this video and will go check out the best little horror house in Luskan. Also, if you've written a module and you'd like me to do a review of it in a future video, go over to the Sword Coast Legends forum and create a topic describing your module. I'll put a link to the Looking for Adventure area in the description box below. Be sure to include a nice description of what I'll be getting myself into, including the recommended level and an estimated completion time. Once you've done that, come back here and post a link in the comments below. And don't forget to keep on creating.